Back in 1960, way back in 1960, two brothers, Tom and James, borrowed $900 to take over a struggling business across the street from the college they attended, Eastern Michigan University. One brother would work the business during the day and go to school at night. The other brother, the what? The other brother would do the opposite shift, go to school during the day and work the business at night. And as they began to get a little bit busier, the one brother decided that it just wasn't his cup of tea. So he traded his half ownership in the Volkswagen Beetle that they used for deliveries for his half of the business. That brother's name was James. So he left there with that Volkswagen Beetle, and Tom had full 100% ownership of the business. Those brothers were Tom and James Monahan, and that struggling business turned out to be Domino's Pizza. Tom went on to be a billionaire, and James still lives in that Volkswagen Beetle. He doesn't, does he, Bart? No, he probably doesn't. Tom probably shared a few dollar bills or at least some free pizzas with his brother. But let's look at our Domino's Pizza. Look at Domino's Pizza. Do you remember their tagline back in the day? They had to stop doing it because of insurance purposes, but it was hot and fresh pizza delivered to your doorstep in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. How about that? I never was able to take advantage of that free pizza, but I did have many, many Domino's pizzas delivered to me over the years. It's, fairly tasty pizza. I'm a big fan of the pizza, but over on the Alpha spread, they have Domino's currently at just undervalued by 2%. That's base case. Best case, it's under by, where's that farm field internet? There it is, 25%. And the reason I was looking at it is because recently, if you look, this is over just 1 month. It's like, hey, we're doing fine. We're in 360s per share. Geronimo! And then we're way down here. Now, I missed this little tick up right from like 294 to where it is right now, 299 a share. But I thought, let's take a look at that. What we like to do. We like to hunt that premium. Let's take a look at the premium for the Domino's and trade it. Let's sell a put and let's look out 16 days to March 17th. And I was thinking, if we were at that close to that that 20 delta. Let's see here. Let's go back up here. There's around a 20 delta right there, Bart. 23 delta. That's a little higher, but it's under that 24 delta ceiling that we like to have. But just take a look at me now. Take a look at that premium. $2.90 on 285. Okay. And it's currently at around $300, and it's already gone down to Chinatown. Could still be falling like a rusty knife. It could be, or it could be falling like what, Bart? Like a goose, preferably golden. So let's get out the abacus. Let's take a look at the math. 290 divided by 285. That's over 1% according to my calculation. So that's 0.0101. Okay, and this trade is 16 days out. We already did the math earlier that means we could do conservatively 18 of these trades in a calendar year. So if we multiply that by 18, we'd have 18.3%. 18.3% plus. I think they pay a dividend also. They do. In fact, they just raised their dividend by 10%. So they pay $4.84 a year per share. So if we do get put this and we'll have 100 shares of Domino's Pizza, we'd make $484 a year. If we just, laid around and ate bologna sandwiches, we'd collect $484 a year from the Domino's Pizza. So let's see if we can't collect some premium right now on this sweetheart. We'll sell a put expiring March 17th. The other thing to consider, though, is if we look at their dividends, they go ex-div during this time. So ex-dividend is on 314, which, of course, according to the Mayan calendar, that comes before 317. So their share price will go down by that $1.21. So we have to account for that. That's part of what we're collecting here is in this premium, the volatility, not horrible. The delta now under 23. Delta, what's your function? We got some sweet theta playing into our hands, but we're also going to put up $28,500 in collateral in order to collect this sweetheart premium. But we'll do it here live on this edition of Premium Hunters with your host, Bart Divvy. Oh, can we get $2.95? You being greedy? No, I don't know if I can get an extra pizza out of that. That wouldn't be bad if we can collect this right here. Cash secured put, $295 bills. And there it is. We collected that dough. This expires on 3/17, so that's only 16 days out. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Updates on all of the different Premium Hunter companies that we have been trading options on. We'll be updating those as we go. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. The market's been just slapping us silly through February and now the beginning of March, but we're looking at that income, aren't we? We're trying to collect some income, and I showed you earlier if you watched the video. If you didn't, check it out. This is our February trades where we collected a total of, drumroll please, that's a lot of trades, Bart. We collected $7,315 in net premium. We collected $1,793 in dividends, and we collected $2,701 bills in interest for a total of $11,810.45 of income. So if we go back here, this number, and it just goes up and down, doesn't it? But we want to look at what we can control. We can control some of that income. We've got our SPYs expiring today. We're at 100%. Everything that's expiring today, tomorrow, and Friday, we're all doing very well in those trades. We're all in the positive. We're all collecting some dollar bills. So we'll keep an eye on those trades and obviously all the trades we've made going forward. So thank you for joining me. Subscribe to the channel. Just got to do it. If you're just watching these and you're like, I don't know, Bart, you still haven't really entertained me. Well, just stick with me. I promise I'll do my best. Everything I learned with the options trading, because of course this is not investment advice. I am truly a newbie. I have been trading since all the way back to November 21st of 2022. So that's how long that I have been doing this. But I am working hard to figure it out and trading live with you. Hey, this is recorded, right? Yeah, it's recorded, but it is recorded live. There's no smoke and mirrors to this live peep show. So please consider subscribing, leave me some comments, share it with a lovable friend. Check me out over on the podcasts, The Wealth Snowball. I was just recently today, as of today, I was banned from TikTok. Why is that funny? Because they don't understand me over there in China. So it's a temporary ban, I guess, but I don't know what their robot algorithms are seeing, but I'm doing nothing illegal. I'm just, posting the same videos I do here on the YouTube Shorts, but TikTok was like, no, you're banned. So whatevs, as my kids say. All right, Bart, you're babbling on long enough. I am. I appreciate you hanging in there. I'll see you in the next video.